Hey, what's up? So, this is my first actual video. We're going to be doing some work, specifically an oil change on my 1986 Toyota 4runner. So, it does have the 22RE engine, and let's just go right into it. So, right here on the left side wheel well is where the oil filter is located, right back in there. So, what we want to do first, and make sure that some basic things that you need are going to be like the roller, the just a normal socket set, and the oil pan. So, my truck is lifted 2 inches, so it does not need a jack or jack stands. But if it's stock height or if it's anything lower than that, yes, you're going to need a jack and jack stands. Jack stands are for safety, you should always use them. So, let's just start off by, okay, so just twist this off. Make sure the oil pan is underneath the truck because it will leak all the way down. So, this is the oil filter. When you want to put this, just put it in the oil pan. So, next, what you want to do, that's fine to be left right there. Alright, so, next what you want to do, roll underneath the truck and locate this bolt. Alright, here. That bolt right there. That bolt is the oil drain plug. So, you have the transmission. Get underneath here, and it's just on the oil pan right there. Focus, there you go, so right there. So, I'm gonna grab the wrench, make sure I have the right size. See what size it is. Not quite. Right there. So, the size is a 14 millimeter. So, let's see if I can, let's see if I can even get it in here. Okay. Alright, so, you can try using the, 14 millimeter. Since it doesn't quite fit in there, I'm just going to come over here and just use the old crescent wrench. Because I know I can get this in there, so let's just try it. Alright, so I finally got the stupid thing. I'm done, so you just want to undo this. Let all the oil drain out. Like so. Alright. Alright, so now you just want to kind of let it sit there and drain it out. That is, I've owned this truck for, what, a year? And I've never done an oil change on it since I bought it. So, it's probably due to have one. There's the old 22RE. Fuse box. I haven't done any work to this really much. The only thing that I have done is I have put new battery cables on it because the other ones were pretty much gone and corroded. I installed these lights, which just kind of routes up through here. Goes into there, and then goes into the fuse box. The other fuse box is located right here. You take these off and it's right back there. Let's check that oil. It's still dripping. So some of the things that I've done to it is it didn't come with this front thing whenever I first bought it, so you can see it's some Chinese thing. I got it for 20 bucks. So it has the 2 screws in the front, right there and there, and then it has a screw there. Come on over to the other side, and there's a screw there. So we might get that mounted up this video, we might not. The other thing that I'd like to do, it does have a different bumper. This is off in a 92. This is for a 92 Tacoma, but I kind of fabricated it to make it fit on this. You can see it's held together with some pretty weak, pathetic screws. So it's just kind of sitting on there for now. If you want to have a look in the interior, this truck has no rust. I bought it, and I already had the undercoating on it. It is not the SR5, but it is pretty clean. It's 5-speed. Of course, the typical crack on the dash. Everything, now all these do it. And a new cup holder, and of course a center console, back seats. Obviously, the top has been down on this. I don't know when. I didn't take it the top down, but the trim for the top, it didn't come with it, so I'm gonna try to order it online, but I haven't had luck finding it. So I'm gonna just roll down the window right quick. A little tour of the truck. So this is the back. As you can see, it doesn't have any of the trim. It's just got the bolts exposed. I did install this rubber mat. It was just that, so I installed this like 1-inch thick rubber stall mat, and then I also put on the bed as well. So I didn't have to worry about anything like hitting it, scratching it, of course, scratching it, whatever. Another thing I did do is I put new taillights on it because the other ones were faded and cracked. So that's a new taillight. This is too. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. It says Toyota. I did get these from Toyota. They still make them. They weren't cheap though. Total, I got the taillights, the gaskets behind it for both sides. It totaled up to like $92. It wasn't nice. I do have aftermarket wheels on it. I didn't put these on here. I got it with it. These tires and wheels combo. As you can see, it's Yokohama Geolander all-terrains. I did rotate them because these ones were on the back and they have more tread. And since I did that, it improved the ride. It is 4-wheel drive. It does have the manual locks. Alright. Let's see about that oil. Alright, so it's pretty much done. It's pretty much done dripping. So they do recommend that you get the new plug, a new seal, a new everything. I didn't. I'm just gonna reuse the old one. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, it'll be getting another oil change soon. So I'll crawl up in here. Grab the bolt or the plug, and hopefully you got a new one. But if you did what I did, just reuse the old one. Throw it up in there, and I don't know why it was. Oh, I think this truck hasn't had an oil change in quite a long time, because getting this thing off was outrageously difficult. More difficult than I think it probably should have been, but whatever. So, just want to try. Where is it? Right there. Just want to try and tighten it. Like so. Alright, and I'm going to tighten it just a little bit. I know I just said that it was on outrageously tight, but I'm just going to put it on a little bit extra tight, since I'm using the same gasket. So, alright, so I'm just going to run inside and get the other oil in the oil filter. Alright, so the oil that I'm using is, this is the oil filter. It was just the cheap one at AutoZone. The oil I'm using, 10W40 SAE. Just, again, normal stuff. I think this actually came from Crest. It says it takes 4.1 quarts, or I believe that's what it said. Yeah, 1.4 quarts. The truck does, but I'm just gonna put 4 in it. If it doesn't work, that really sucks. So then you kind of want to just take this, make sure it's got the rubber O-ring on it, because someone in my family, I'm not mentioning who, did an oil change, didn't make sure that it was off, so they put a new oil filter on with the old seal still on the truck. And it put oil all over the driveway and all over everything. So, you want to make sure that's off. Next, you kind of just take it and try to do this one-handed, but you just basically want to put some oil on the new seal. Okay, so then I always just do it hand tight, because that seems to typically be enough. Want to make sure that you don't misthread it, because that would suck. Alright. And just make it tight. Alright. Alright, please forgive me if this video is not very good. Hopefully it's helpful for you to do an oil change on your 22RE. This is my first actual video for YouTube, so forgive me. Next, since you already put the oil plug in the bottom, you put the oil filter in. Now it's just putting the oil in. And like I said, I am using 10W40. If we can get you set up right over here. Alright, so just take the oil. You can use a funnel. I probably should be, but I'm gonna try to not. Alright, well, considering this is just it for the next while, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and give me comments for maybe suggestions on what I could do on other videos, or to improve my videos. So, thank you.